Good morning. Take a look at yesterday. Bit of luck, admittedly. With that red card, I decided to take Paris Saint-Germain. Today, I decided to take the Monaco lead on before the red card, thankfully. And I went match odds because the +1 market was a little bit skinny. And thankfully, we got the 1-1. That was your first cash out. And that was the aggregate lead for Paris Saint-Germain, the 1-1. Thankfully, with the red card in play, they pushed on for a second goal that they didn't need. And then we cash out at 1-2 because of the impact of the red card will ensure you're going to get nearly 100% of your target back. You do not stay until the death because Monaco still have a chance of qualifying. And that late 2-2 put a scare up Paris Saint-Germain. That's why we cash out. So remember that lesson. Real Madrid and Benfica, a chance at 2-3 and 3-2. Now, I was hoping that Benfica would be as competitive as they were in that 2-4 win. At 2-1 up to Real Madrid, 2-3 is definitely on if the special one was in the mood, but not quite yesterday. A day really of low liabilities. I missed the Lay the Draw Winter Tour. I didn't get on in time, but I hope you did, because that is something you should be searching out for. Bottom against top, 0-0 at half time. Thun ending the first half with 90+ momentum and a growing number of shots off target. If you do lay the draw, the ideal cash out is 2-0, of course, and that was easily reached. So that's a profit I missed, but I hope members got involved in. And Atalanta and Dortmund, another late speculative lay of Atalanta at 1.11, just in case Dortmund, who've been superb in Germany, decided to fight back. But a very, very eye-catching performance from Atalanta, having beaten Napoli at home and now Dortmund. Not much doing in the English Championship for me yesterday. Norwich did get the goal before half-time, as we'd expect. I was contemplating taking on Millwall 2-0 up, given the fact it's 2.55 the favourite. But then they made it 3-0, and then the red card compounded that problem. Coventry, what a superb performance. Unexpected, because Sheffield United dominated the in-play stats, deserved the lead. But I couldn't see that Coventry win coming, to be honest with you. But a superb performance. Likely, this is the win, which will take them up. Let's have a look at today's trading angles. And as you know, it's all about the first leg scorelines. So if you want to see the first leg scorelines, we'll just hop in our DeLorean and go back in time to last Thursday. These are the scorelines that we will be working off today. So a Bologna lead against Bran. It's a quiet lead. It's a single goal lead. They do have home advantage today, Bologna. Dinamo Zagreb and Genk. This was not quite what the market expected, but yet another Belgian side with goals to unlock, like Club Brugge. That could be something to look out for. Let's see. Compare today's odds with the scoreline. Dinamo Zagreb against Genk. Genk, 2.35 the favourite. So they've got a lead to hold on to. But why would Dinamo Zagreb odds on favourite in their earlier round when they're not fancied today? Fenerbahce 0, Nottingham Forest 3. This was the eye-catching performance under no manager for Nottingham Forest. Comfortable lead. And that was at Fenerbahce. They are renewed attack-wise, Nottingham Forest. Their in-play stats have suddenly shot up. Shots on target, shots off target. Deliberate act, I think. The Greek owner, wants attacking football. He doesn't want the Sean Dyche stuff. POK and Celta Vigo is 1 goal in it. Celta Vigo Where are they? 1.67. So fancy today, and they do have 2 goals in the locker, Celta Vigo, as they did away from home. So I think they can compound this problem for PAOK. This was about right. I did warn members at the time that Stuttgart could do a Roma at very good odds as well. And that looks to be done and done. Celtic must score the first 3 goals. You've seen outside of the SPL, just trying to get last Thursday, if it will play ball. Lille against Red Star Belgrade, the shock of the first round. Are they fancy today? No, 2.4 the favourite. But Lille know what they must do. Very, very underwhelming at 1.53 last week. Ludogorets Ferencvaros, 2.55 the favourite. Ferencvaros at home, suddenly odds on favourite. So the market expects a comeback from Ferencvaros with home advantage. Panathinaikos and Poulsen finally poised. And it's again an odds-on favourite at home at 2-2. I wouldn't be following them at odds-on. It could be another tight one. And in the Conference League last week, Lech Poznan's 2-0 lead against KUPS, compounded by the red. Noah parked the arc and got himself a 1-0. But AZ Alkmaar are at home. Is that? Well, the market expects the floodgates to open. Don't mention the flood, though, when Noah's around. He has a little bit of trauma when you mention floods. So watch out. The arc will be parked. AZ Alkmaar spluttering, but very, very strong favourite today. Sigma Olomouc and Lausanne. Lausanne, 2.1 favourite today at 1-1, finally poised. And Crystal Palace, very, very poor at 1.3 favourite, but even shorter priced today at 1-1. Dritter and Sedgler, very, very competitive in the first leg. It's a lead for the away side. Can they hold on to it? Well, look at the price. Why are they suddenly such short price favourite when this was such a competitive opening leg with the same teams? Fiorentina will be delighted with that against Jagiellona away from home. They did win their home match domestically at the weekend. Rijeka red-carded and still led against Ammonia Nicosia. 2.25 the favourite is very unconvinced about that lead. Skendia and Samsunspor, a simple 1-0 lead. Samsunspor dominated the InPlay stats on this particular match. Watch out for that today. And the market expects another similar performance. So that's all we really have to work off today, the first legs. I'll be up and around from 5:45 for you. And we will see if we can dig out a profit or two. But there's been a big lurch in the odds of some of these favourites at home, despite the first leg scoreline being pretty tight. So it's a short and sweet video today. The trading angles are all about the first leg scorelines and whether you agree with the odds today. In-play stats will play a vital role, as they did with the likes of Samsunspor absolutely dominating their match. So watch out for that. I'll see members from 5:45 today. If you want to get on the e-letter for the Premier League at the weekend, by all means do. And we've got a 14-day free trial, which will be perfectly timed for our tilt at the end of the season. If you fancy some of that fun, picking out sides you must win or must get a draw in the last matches of the season. It's going to be a fascinating end. Have a great day. I'll see members from 5:45 p.m. Not much else for me to report apart from take your cues from the first legs and use in-play stats.